The Seychelles, a tropical paradise that sought and found independence. When a British Airways VC-10 arrives at Mahé, the main island of this sparkling archipelago on the Indian Ocean, it brings customers for the Seychelles' most abundant commodity, warm friendliness and relaxation, and an easygoing way of life that promises sheer heaven for the tired businessman and his family. Lying near the equator, the climate of this necklace of islands is far from equatorial. The charms of the Seychelles haven't been unknown to tourists in the past, but the coming of independence has quickened world interest. The Seychellois are meeting the demand with carefully planned tourist attractions to go along with those jet-set hotels. The inhabitants are gentle and happy-go-lucky. They're a handsome race of mixed ethnic origins. Day-to-day language is a Creole patois based on French. But the language of flowers greets the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester when they visit the island of Praslin. Making them welcome, the Honourable D. Joubert, Minister for Tourism and Aviation. The move for independence began in 1966, exactly 10 years ago. On the lush island of Praslin is a paradise within a paradise, the Vallée de Mai, where there are no snakes, no bothersome insects, no wild beasts, a sanctuary of peace. There is the coco de mer, the love nut of the Seychelles, better seen than described. When General Gordon of Khartoum visited the Vallée de Mai, he called the coco de mer the forbidden fruit, thereby suggesting that here was the Garden of Eden. He was right on both counts. More exotic surprises, the pitcher plant. But today, the thoughts of the Seychellois are not so much on the natural wonders of their beautiful islands as on the wonders of pending independence. The big day itself for the blossoming republic. The island's colourful president-elect, James Richard Marie Mancham, greets the Duke and Duchess at the stadium in Victoria on Mahé for a national display and the flag-raising ceremony. With Mr. Mancham as the leader of the Seychelles People's United Party, the Honourable France Albert René, who will become Prime Minister after independence. A symbolic and solemn moment for the people who have worked so hard for independence. Midnight. The Republic of the Seychelles is a reality. Good wishes from the retiring governor, Mr. Colin Allan. A young flag ready to fly over a bright future. But for the moment, celebration. Next morning, day one for the newly born republic. Everybody on Mahé and the surrounding islands have come along for the big independence ceremony. Mr. Mancham welcomes his royal guests. 220 years after the islands were annexed by France and began their long and relatively peaceful history, James Mancham solemnly takes his oath of office, and so becomes the republic's first president. The Duke of Gloucester presents the President with a gift from the old friendly power, the people of Britain. Ceremony is over, the march past begins, and the Girl Guides join in. This is the moment which the people of the Seychelles will pass down to their children and their children's children. The Indian Navy pays tribute, and a delegation from France. Before France annexed the archipelago in 1756, nobody wanted it. A paradise actually went begging for 300 years. A salute from an RAF Nimrod. And a Royal Air Force Vulcan. The capital of Mahé comes alight. The people of Victoria have been itching to throw those switches for weeks. Especially this one. The day after independence, Carnival Time. The mixed population of the islands means there are lots of ways to show enthusiasm. Here, people are just people. A tribute to the satellite tracking station, the Seychelles linked with the space age. The new station, erected by Cable and Wireless at a cost of £600,000 and inaugurated by the President, is linked to a satellite stationed over the Indian Ocean. Messages of all kinds can be directed from here to the remotest parts of the world. Highlight of the ceremony, the first TV broadcast direct from London. From Westminster Abbey, the Independence Service with the blessing of the Republic's flag. A proud moment for President Mancham and all the people of the Seychelles. The Seychelles, a paradise indeed. And just think, for 3 centuries, nobody wanted it.